this girl. Let me tell you about this girl. This was the kind of girl that inspires a guy to grand romantic gestures. I want to whisk her off to Italy or someplace in a mad, impetuous whirlwind. Paris. This girl would be amazing in Paris. With me. And she doesn't even know it. She sits there completely oblivious to me, and she is impossible to ignore. I can't cross the room without my mind getting all cloudy with questions. Is she still there? Is there a ring? Does she need a refill on that water yet? Damn. I know I'm out of my league. There's just no way. All I need is one in, one open door. Never in the millions of years that have elapsed since man learned to put potable liquid in a receptacle has anyone taken so long to finish a glass of water. Here we go. Shit! I'd already gotten the smile, I was halfway there. Little witty banter to cement my presence.
More water?
Thanks.
Connection. The door is open, now all I have to do is bide my time, play it cool, segue smoothly into a little conversation later on, and BAM!
You don't maybe have a towel back there, do you?
So we find her some dry clothes, and we start talking. Her name's Katie, she's a university student, major unspecified. In addition to being stunning, she's also one of the nicest people I've ever met. Fun and funny, and this is after only knowing her for about 10 minutes. She and her friends had been on their way to a party, but due to the change in wardrobe, she decided not to go. Her friends offered to stick around, but she sent them on. So how are you gonna get home? So this is how I ended up driving that mythic girl across the room back to her place. Don't get me wrong, it was still a little disorienting. I was still nervous. I hadn't been able to completely shake the feeling that I was out of my league, but it was fading fast. Particularly after she brought out the party favors. She lived about half an hour from the restaurant, so by the time we pulled up in front of her apartment building, no more nerves. We stumble out of the car, into the building, and into the elevator.
Order up, Will.
Sorry, duty calls. To be continued. Did you want to order now?
I'll wait for the others.
All right.
Master Edmund!
Hey, look who made it over the wall.
Yeah, well, it will take more than mere bars and barbed wire to keep me from our pointed rounds.
I'm glad you could make it. We don't get to see enough of each other anymore.
Well, you could come and visit.
Oh, you know hospitals make me queasy.
You're a doctor.
What can I tell you?
But where's the man?
Not here yet.
What'd he say?
Not much, just I'm back. Are we still doing the late night breakfast thing?
Yeah, he probably just took some time out to cure cancer.
Hey, how'd you like to close for me tonight?
Hey, you know, I would, except I don't want to.
You're always there for me, you know.
That's me in a nutshell. Hey, Mrs. Boynton, don't we have a busboy who's supposed to handle that sort of thing?
Oh, him? He's on another in a series of extended breaks.
Lucky him.
What's with Mrs. Boynton?
She's Mrs. Boynton. I'm the late Mrs. Boynton.
Which means what?
You didn't hear this? Didn't you tell him?
I'm not as amused by it as you are.
Will you mind if I tell it?
If I said no, would it make any difference?
Not really. Okay, you're not going to believe this. The ultimate bad date story. Beyond the beyond.
I'm all ears.
So about a month ago, I'm on this blind date. In front of a friend. Set up. Never ideal. But it's going okay. He's not totally into me, but I've had worse.
Oh, but the best is working yourself into other people's photos.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I do this all the time. Wherever anybody is taking pictures, whether I'm on vacation or they're on vacation or whatever, I slip into the background of their pictures. And then I flash their camera a big toothy one, like this. I've been doing this for years. I bet I'm in hundreds of photo albums throughout the country, and these people have no clue who I am.
Hey, you know what? I do that too. You know what I'd rather do, though, is listen to the rest of your story and not interrupt you.
Smart boy. So anyway, the date's going okay. I told him my favorite childhood story.
So I pack up a little bag, a little suitcase, very cute, and I march right out. I'm 4 years old, and I'm leaving home. I'm done with these people. I get as far as the corner, and I realize I'm not allowed to cross the street. So that pretty much crystallizes my entire relationship with my family to this point. Want to leave? Can't cross the street.
I've told him my favorite joke.
The guy goes up to the pirate and finally says, "I'm sorry, sir, do you realize you've got a steering wheel coming out of your crotch?" And the pirate says, "Yarg, it's driving me nuts."
I've told him my favorite movie of all time.
"Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape."
The Planet of the Apes is your favorite movie of all time?
The point is, I bared my soul to this man. Okay, long story longer. Flash forward 2 weeks. Liz is on a date, a blind date. With guess who? You want to tell this part?
Sure, why not? Not having Allison's flair for monologue, Mark and I actually carry on a conversation during our date. It turns out his wife died about a year ago. He hasn't dated much since. Things are a little awkward. So I ask him about his wife. And at that point, he kind of comes to life. She sounds very sweet and very funny.
She was. Even as a kid. Remember one time, she's 4 years old and she decides to run away from home. Packs a little suitcase, gets to the corner, realizes she's not allowed to cross the street. Sort of summed up her whole relationship with her family.
Then he goes on to tell me her favorite joke.
And the guy says to the pirate, "Do you realize that there's a steering wheel coming out of your crotch?" And the pirate says, "Yarg, it's driving me nuts." All right, maybe I didn't tell it very well.
Her favorite movie.
She was a big fan of Planet of the Apes. I never really knew why.
Then he tells me about a charming quirk of hers where she'd work herself into other people's photos.
I bet she's in 100 photo albums all around the country. And these people have no idea who she is.
And a big old light bulb goes off.
So she's his dead wife?
Mm-hmm. She's the late Mrs. Boynton. I was convinced he'd manufactured a dead wife just for the date.
Why would he do that?
Because a dead wife's a great way to gain sympathy on a blind date.
One of the best, right up there next to a new puppy.
Oh, I love a puppy.
Oh, no.
And sympathy can lead to...
Sometimes. In your case, probably frequently.
That is bizarre.
That is just the beginning.
You know, am I the only one with tables out there?
Oh, yeah.
Customers, right. Good thought. More later.
You don't want to all go rushing out there at once. They might get suspicious.
Good thought. I'll go.
So this place is rocking as usual, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you should have been here 10 minutes ago. You would have heard the first installment of the Penthouse Letter of the Month.
Oh, really? How pathetic. Who are you telling it to?
It's not my story. It's his, the waiter.
That guy's still working here? Oh, Christ, I thought my life was on hold.
Hey, Sunshine
Hey,
Boys,
yeah.
together again.
You're still hanging here, huh?
Yeah, school hasn't started paying for itself yet.
Yeah, how long has it been? What,
Yeah, it's like 4 years-ish. Well, at least I'm getting paid for it. How long you guys been coming in here?
Since we were in school.
Well before your time.
I'll say. What can I get you?
I'm gonna have the.
Hey, don't even tell me. Mexican omelet, refried beans, hash browns, Tabasco, 6-ounce steak, rare, extra onions.
Man, that is amazing. I haven't been in here nearly 6 months.
It kind of sticks out in the memory, you know. We actually made a breakfast special out of it. El Desayuno Peligroso. Breakfast of danger.
Yeah, anybody ever order it?
Not once. It's good to have you back. So what happened to Denver omelet sandwich, grape jelly, white
he's,
toast, and orange juice?
Running a little late.
Yeah, by about a year.
How about you, Dr. Gilman?
Yeah, I'll just have my usual. My usual.
Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
What do you mean you're drawing a blank? I'm in here every week.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Eggs. 2 of them. Scrambled. Bacon.
Rye toast.
Wheat.
Wheat. Number 2, scrambled. Got it.
Hey, whoa. What happened after the elevator?
Elevator?
Letter of the month.
Oh, right. Don't skip any details, and if at all possible, speak in baseball terms.
Guys, I got tables. I got a...
Screw them. We'll make up the difference in your tip. Come on, just give us the short version.
All right, the short version. After the elevator, in one word.
Wait 1 second.
Hey, Will, come on.
Give the guy a minute.
Man, pornus interruptus, huh?
Sorry, guys. I got a break in 10 minutes. Did you need anything?
Nothing off the menu. What?
The Sunshine Boys? Jesus. What is that saying? The trouble with youth is it's wasted on friggin' waiters? Who said that anyway?
I believe that you're paraphrasing George Bernard Shaw,
The CNN guy?
the Irish writer.
Oh, right. That was Bernard. George Bernard Shaw.
I've heard it the other way.
Really? Bernard? Bernard? Are you sure?
That's how I heard it.
Well, that just sounds weird. Bernard.
Hey, boys. My seat's still warm.
Da Vinci! You'll know this. Is it Bernard or Bernard?
Shaw? Well, it depends. If you're a sophisticated Anglophile, it's Bernard. If you're Eddie, it's Bernard.
There you go.
Yeah.
How are you, Bo?
I'm okay. Hey, you're looking good.
Oh, no whining here, Master Edward.
Good to see
Nice
you, Daniel.
to see you, too. What's with your hair?
What?
Nothing. You look great.
Yeah?
Yeah, really.
So, Da Vinci, we're making bets on where you've been the last year.
No. We're not starting with me. Whose love life are we in the midst of?
The waiters.
Ooh, that's bad. What about you, Bo? You must have some hot tales of hospital hijinks.
Well, not in the hospital per se,
Excuse
but
me.
I do.
Why do you always start with Bo? Did it ever occur to you that maybe I have some hot hijinks stories?
You're right, Eddie. That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry. So, Bo, what about the nurses?
Oh, Christ, you talk about hot.
Ooh,
There's
guys,
this
we're
one.
You know, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that I'm seeing someone.
You're right. So, are you seeing someone?
Not necessarily. Actually, I was seeing someone, but it didn't work out. You know, I've got down to a science by now. I get in, get hurt, and get out.
Yeah, you're efficient, I'll give you that.
I gotta tell you, though, this one was hard to let go of.
Wow, she sounds great. What's she like? Where'd you meet her?
It's so weird listening to you, of all people, trying to live vicariously through the sexual exploits of others.
What?
Oh, please, you're a god, we accept it. Anyway, I met her at a club. She asked me to dance. When was the last time that happened?
What club?
I don't know, just a club. Rather than sitting at home examining the ruin my life had become, I figured I'll go out, get a drink.
Atta boy.
Chance favors the prepared mind.
Yeah, whatever. So I'm just sitting there, minding my own business, and then this woman comes up to me. Pretty woman. No, striking. Gorgeous. Up to me, and she says, "You want to dance?"
Wow.
I'll say.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Not to me, at least, ever.
And she's attractive?
Oh, yeah.
All limbs intact?
Sure looks like it.
So you say?
Sure. I mean, I'm not an idiot. And then she takes my hand, and right there I fell. I mean, when was the last time a beautiful woman took your hand? For me, a long, long time. And so we danced.
Myself and sense of time. Is it not over? Release me from this life and give all the answers to the questions in my mind. Where is my glory in life? Where has it gone? I want my
And then, all too quickly, it was over.
tonight. Love choices, situations, lust, faith, and
I tell her, we should do this again sometime. She says, it's a date.
Just one dance. Huh. Then what?
Well, she had to work that night. But we talked and said we'd get together again. Next couple of days, I gotta tell you, I was floating. I'm thinking about the way she looked, the way she smelled, the way she touched me. I'm a goner. So I go back to the club thinking, maybe she'll be there. And she is. And she says it again. So, you want to dance? She's a good dancer. and it's just what I need.
Not feeling emotions, they are dry.
So I'm figuring this is the real thing.
Pretty quick.
So what do you do?
Pull out all the stops. Full court press. First, the next time I see her, I bring her flowers. Because, I want her to know that I think she's special. We go out to eat a few times, have a couple nice meals, some good conversation, and she's great. So we start to see each other every weekend. And then it becomes every other night and every night.
Her toothbrush is at your house, you've got a spare set of clothes at hers.
You get the idea.
Sounds like this got pretty intense.
It did, for a while there.
Okay, I'm jealous.
Oh yeah, right.
So what's this girl's name again?
So how did this go south?
Well, we've all heard from different women in our lives about how men aren't willing to commit. I mean, I've gotten that speech a few too many times myself. But I gotta tell you, I really saw the flip side of that coin with this girl. I mean, even though we were really close, I knew she occasionally saw other people. I understand that. In a relationship, you both sometimes move at different speeds. But I didn't want to see other people. But there were other signs she didn't want to take the next step. It was little things at first, like openly flirting with other guys, right in front of me, which, I gotta tell you, kinda hurt. Then I realized we'd been going out for a while, and she still hadn't introduced me to any of her friends. And she always had some excuse or other for not getting together on holidays, which are, special times for me. The thing is, when you begin to reach, and this is what it is, right? Middle age, you really start to focus on what's important. Time is slipping by, tick-tock, and that's going to have an effect on your relationships. So consequently, you've got to make some hard choices. And I knew that's what I had to do.
I like to learn the hard way. It keeps me young. I need to press my forehead.
We got together and I laid it on the line.
What'd you say?
I said that I felt very strongly about her, loved her, but that we didn't seem to be growing together. We were static. I explained that from my perspective, we had two choices. We either get married or never see each other again.
Wow, that's a tough conversation to have.
It was.
What'd she say?
Well, she cried. We both cried. She said she loved me, but that she wasn't ready to settle down. Said I was the best guy ever, she adored me, on and on. Tough scene.
Very tough.
Yeah, it was hard.
I love the sound of suffering.
The funny thing, I was pretty proud of myself. Because for once, I took action in a relationship. I didn't just sit there.
Keep on making the same mistake till I'm sure that it's wrong. I like to learn the hard way. It keeps me young. I need to press my forehead up to the gun. I love
So I left. I went home.
On my tongue, I like to learn the hard way. I need to press my forehead up to the gun. I love the taste of panic on my tongue. I like to learn the hard way.
And I haven't seen her since.
The hard way.
Wow.
I agree. Wow. So you're back in the market again. Well, these things happen. You get right back on.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, the weird thing is, I've already met someone. She's great. Really great.
Dog.
I don't want to jinx it, but... No, I don't want to jinx it. But she's great. We'll see.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, that's great. Just great. I like it. I really do.
Good.
Now, I gotta warn you, my hair grows very fast, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of me.
So, what, like every 3 weeks?
Or sooner.
Great. It's a date.
It's a date.
Just now when I went,
Roar!
All right. Where was I?
Handcuffs.
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 Oh, right. Gorgeous girl, no last names.
Wicked weed in the car.
Right. Buttons flying in the elevator, her place, bedroom.
Handcuffs. Got it.
Right. So she brings out these handcuffs and she wants me to cuff her to the bed.
You realize, of course, that when I recall this story in retrospect, it's going to be me she wants to cuff her to the bed.
Yeah, I know, it sounds great. But I'll tell you guys, there's a dark side to the red velvet handcuffs. So, we're making out. The whole scene is amazing. She's beautiful, I'm lucky, she's got this body. It's a dream come true. Except
Except what?
Except the pot starts kicking in.
Starts.
No, I mean side effects. All of a sudden, with no cause whatsoever, I'm hit with total paranoia. Even in the moment, I know that it's just the pot, but that's not helping any. I'm overcome with every precoital paranoid thought you could imagine. I'm afraid of getting caught by her roommate, even though she already told me she lives alone. I'm thinking of pregnancy. I'm thinking of AIDS. I'm thinking about the condom breaking, and we're not even having sex yet.
Oh, what a buzzkill.
I know. But I'm trying to be a trooper about it, you know? Soldier on through, and I'm getting there. I'm getting it under control. I'm gonna make it. This is gonna be the best night of my life. When all of a sudden I remember the pot. We left the bag of pot in plain view on the seat of the car. And that's the grass that broke the camel's back. My head is immediately flooded with the inevitable chain of events. I've never seen a cop with a whistle in my life, but this is what I'm getting from my head. The bust, the trial, incarceration, and that's it. That's it.
That's it?
Sorry. Be right back.
What?
I fly down the stairs, one flight after the other, until I'm at the bottom. And outside and down the street, safe. Pot in pocket, I'm calm and cool again, ready to resume a night of unbelievable passion with this beautiful girl handcuffed to the bed up in her apartment, until I realize I have no idea which apartment that is.
Will, I have got to take a break. Can you take your tables?
Yeah, no problem.
Didn't Stephen King write something like this?
I think so, but I think there was also a cannibal clown or a werewolf or a rabid dog in the apartment too. You know, to take the edge off the eroticism.
I think it would require all three.
Yeah.
That still might not do it.
Nope.
Nope. You know, if this was my story, she'd chew through her arm to get free, and then she would come after that bastard.
Well, sure, because that reflects your life experience.
Speaking of which, I'll be going away for a while, getting out of Dodge.
Oh, really?
Maybe for good.
Bo, you always do this. You get some stupid idea that you're going to change your life, so you take off for someplace, and in 2 months you're back in town looking like fresh shit, watching TV 16 hours a day in the hospital.
What's the deal, Bo?
You remember my pal Carlos?
The weasel.
The jackal.
Yeah, right.
Well, it started when Carlos decided to get married. I always said I'd throw him a bachelor party.
What, they let you get away for that?
Not exactly.
What it comes down to is responsibility. When I approve a leave from the facility for personal reasons, it's my responsibility to have at the very least a reasonable expectation that the client I'm releasing will not break the law or cause harm to himself or others. You aren't even pretending to meet that standard, are you?
Just trying to be straight with you.
I appreciate that. But right in your request, you mentioned the misuse of drugs and alcohol, violation of the terms of parole, driving under the influence, gambling, violent lapses of taste, harmful pranks, consorting with known felons. It goes on and on. You even used the specific phrase repeating the same stupid mistakes.
Hey, it's a bachelor party. Yeah.
So?
Well, you know.
What?
It's his first marriage. I feel like I have to do something special.
For Carlos the Jackal.
That's his nickname. Look, I appreciate your position. It's just, this is something I gotta do.
No, I don't think so. I'm curious. According to this, you're on 300% disability.
That's right.
Well, that seems a little extreme.
I did what you told me. I came here, the plane was late, it's not my fault. I get to... There was no limo. Yes, I took a cab, and you can be sure you'll get the receipt from me.
Yo, Carlos the Jackal! Okay, no, wait.
Yeah, hi, could I speak to Charles Sonderman, please? Yeah, he works there. Something like accounting, software, something like that. Yeah, skinny guy, got kind of a funny beard. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yo, Carlos the Jackal!
Oh, no. I'm being helped. Okay. Thanks.
Charlie. Bodine, what's up? I thought you were still locked up. Ah, that's nice, man. Are they going to be looking for you? Uh-huh. Well, I get off here at 5. Then I was going to have dinner with Jadon and her folks. He's a farmer, yeah. They're this real farm family. Well, not Jadon, though. Well, her dad said he wasn't going to be at the wedding. I'd get fired, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Sure, okay. Meet me on level 3 of the ramp. Say 3 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. 1 o'clock. You are nuts, man. Yeah.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, this whole thing just bombed again.
Well, fucking surprise. Well, Dave, it's happening.
Lost in the stars.
Date time, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're here, man.
Yeah?
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We used to talk about this. You were married to Little Hitler. What was her real name, anyway?
Little Hitler. People called her Patricia.
And then you're married to that Susan.
Yeah, she married me for my potential.
You did have great potential.
Yeah. Still do, I feel.
Always will.
Always will.
Yeah. I don't think any goddamn thing is even remotely like I could have imagined it turn out like.
Nope.
Yeah.
I said I'd throw you a party.
Yep.
So?
Buddy, I got to tell you something. And I hope you don't take this wrong. You stink, man. I mean, really.
Oh.
Ah!
So, what do you plan to do with your life? You got any tattoos that I should know about? You're gonna want to lose the ruffles.
Yeah, I'd say lose the ruffles. Or downsize them. When do you want it?
Now?
Okay.
What do you think? Honestly.
At least you're not fat. A lot of guys who want a white tuxedo are kind of portly. It's not good.
Do you have boots?
Boots?
Like cowboy boots? White cowboy boots. What do you think's wrong with it?
I think it's a piece of shit.
Now, what do you want to do?
Open another bottle.
No!
You need a little quiet time? Because we don't have to do this, you know, any of this. Throw a party or anything if you're getting overloaded here.
I'm scared shitless.
That's a human condition, ain't it?
I'm scared of Jadon, man. She's got a ring in her nose.
It's hot.
No. I know.
Thorazine in the glove compartment.
What?
Thorazine.
That's for crazy people.
Yep. Yeah, I am crazy, you know. And it really sucks. Everything I ever wanted to hold on to, I lost it. Except for a few friends. So I say up with friends, huh? Hoorah for friends. 'Cause otherwise, it's not worth getting up in the morning as far as I'm concerned.
You remember that time we went out to eat? And I got the steak and tail? Like $1 less than just a steak. And you got just a steak because you wanted just a big steak. But when they came out, the steaks were the same size. But I had a lobster tail in mine.
Yeah, for $1 less, yeah.
And no matter how hard you tried, that waitress could not understand what the hell you were talking about. That was the funniest thing I ever seen.
That was pretty funny. I got winky tink.
Steak and tail.
Hey, you remember what you guys did to me at the little Hitler bachelor party?
Yeah.
Got me drunk and put me on the bus to Bismarck naked.
Yeah. You think we ought to call AAA?
Oh man, I can't afford fucking AAA. I think we ought to call Double D.
Who's that?
It's my cousin. She kicks ass under the hood, man.
Hey, what should I do if you don't come back?
Sell the car, move to Argentina. Don't look back.
Yeah, right. It's easy enough for you to say.
Double D, Clarice, Carlos. Carlos, Double D, Clarice. What's the dog's names?
This here's Montana, that's Elsa.
This is Yosemite.
Hey, what's shaking, yo?
What's the problem now?
That's a piece of shit.
That's a given. What's the immediate problem?
She don't run.
Are you getting married?
Looks like it.
Are you scared?
Yeah. Shows, huh?
Oh, yeah. Can I give you some advice? Because I love giving people advice. Have a good time.
Is that it?
Yeah. Have a good time. Because nobody gives a fuck if you don't.
Hey, babe. You down and fetch my toolbox from the truck, will ya?
Oh, it's perfect.
too old for this shit.
Sir, you better have a pretty good reason to be naked on my bus. It's illegal to be naked on this bus.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Are you sure he's coming?
If he's alive, he'll get here.
That's not exactly what I wanted to hear.
Sorry. Can I have a cigarette?
He isn't hurt, is he?
Oh, no. I guess we must have run into a deer out on the road. It was strung up out in front when I woke up. It looked like we got it about halfway dressed before we lost interest.
Well, couldn't you have just rented him a hooker or something like normal people?
I'm sorry, what can I say? Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Right.
Someday, you'll look back on this and laugh.
Don't fuck with me.
Baby, I am so sorry.
I hope she kills the stupid son of a bitch.
I know just where you're coming from.
If anyone can show just cause why this man and this woman may not be joined in marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Charles Sonderman.
He really is a genuinely good person, you know?
He's a good man.
Well, he's a good person. He's a good friend to me.
Well, she's gonna need a real good friend. You have any children?
Yeah, you want to make something out of it?
Just conversation.
Yeah, I got 2 girls.
I have a cigarette.
They live with their mama in Montana. She's kind of nuts, you know?
Yeah, well, she'd have to be to marry you, wouldn't she? You look like the kind of guy who always has a drink handy.
There's champagne in the car.
What do you say we go have a drink? Toast true love, whose course never did run smooth.
Why not?
You don't have to be somewhere?
Know where they're gonna miss me.
Me either. Oh, you always cry at weddings.
Sometimes I do this.
You know what I do sometimes? Sometimes I take a hang mirror and I bang holes in the wall. I pick a perfectly good wall and I just bang holes all over it. Just to give him something to do. Just to get it out of my system. Sometimes I just do it. Yeah. Do it. Go on. Come on, do it.
Let me get this straight. You're running off with your friend's mother-in-law?
Yep. We messed around for a week at a casino up north, got some new clothes. She gave me a haircut. We're running off to New Mexico.
New Mexico? Why New Mexico?
Land of enchantment.
Well, I say good for you. Good luck, Bo. I hope it works out.
Sure, bon voyage. See you in 2 months, tops.
Maybe so. Hey, you better get on with that story. I'm gonna have to leave pretty soon.
Land of enchantment, my ass.
Okay, so I'm sitting outside the apartment building for a while. I mean, what do you do? Really? Somewhere in a high-rise apartment building is a beautiful, fun, nice girl handcuffed to a bed waiting for you, and you have no idea where. I checked the list of last names by the buzzer. Even being able to toss out the Tans, the Mohammeds, the Jihadalakis, it doesn't really narrow the field much. Could she be an Amundsen, a Baxter, an O'Leary? She could. She looked sort of German, Klein. I start buzzing the names that seem like possibilities, then realize that even if I buzz the right one...
She's handcuffed to the bed.
Right. Plan B. Retrace our steps. But I can't get it exactly right. Pot and panic's thrown my sense of timing all out of whack. Did we kiss for 2 floors or 3? Did the shirt go around the 6th floor or the 7th? This is not helpful. Finally, I'm reduced to just knocking on doors. I eliminate about 5 apartments as possibilities before somebody calls the super and I'm asked to leave.
So what then?
That pretty much brings us up to date.
You never found her?
No.
Jesus, when was this?
Friday night.
You're telling us that somewhere in this city there's a woman handcuffed to a bed waiting for you to come back from your car 2 nights ago?
I'm open to suggestions here.
I could use a refill.
Yeah, decaf for me.
Top her off.
You and Liz gonna close?
No, she doesn't have to stick around.
Wink, wink.
What?
Well, you don't have clue 1. That's it for me. I'm out of here.
The hell you are? Finish your story. What happened after you guys confronted that guy about his fake dead wife?
Will, confronted is too weak a word. What this guy did was disgusting, offensive, repugnant. Our only choice was to fight fire with fire, or fight a dead wife with a dead wife. So we did the only reasonable thing.
Which was?
Revenge.
Sweet.
Liz called up Mark and talked him into going to see a medium. He was skeptical, but he went. Then, after a bit of mumbo-jumbo, his dead wife, that's me, appeared.
Oh, Jesus pigs.
And that's where it got fun.
Hello, Mark, my love. I have so many memories, Mark. So many moments I hold dear. Do you remember our wedding day? How it rained. Or the first day we met. That old man with the glasses.
Sure.
Or the night you murdered me.
Yeah. What?
Give us a kiss!
That is awesome. You actually took this guy and taught him a lesson by bringing him to a fake seance and giving him a fake dead wife?
No. Of course not. What are you, nuts? No one in their right mind would do that. I made all of that up. Well, you're watching too much daytime TV.
So what did you do?
What we actually did is a lot more mundane. That's the price you pay for reality. I just sat him down and told him what I suspected. I had a suspicion when you mentioned the running away story, and things started to fall into place with the pirate joke.
Yarg, it's driving me nuts.
That one. By Planet of the Apes, I was pretty sure, and then after the photo story, I mean, who else but Allison?
And what's that all about, anyway?
God only knows. So what is going on?
18 months ago, my wife of 12 years died.
He went on to tell me the whole story from when they met to when she died. And then he talked about what life was like now in this new world he was living in.
The thing of it is, I hadn't dated much since she died. That's not an excuse, I know. But then you asked about her, which nobody ever did. And I liked you. Didn't know what to say. I wasn't ready to talk about her. I felt like I would have been giving part of her away. And I didn't want to do that, so I told you about someone else. Another date. It seemed plausible. She was a little weird, but plausible.
That's how I want to be remembered. Weird, but plausible.
So that's all that happened?
No. Then we went on with our date, and we had a really nice time.
And they're going out again. You snooze, you lose, pal.
Well, that's fine. But your story's better.
And that's you in a nutshell.
So Daniel, enough mystery. Where you been? What's going on?
Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's probably just a space shuttle mission or touring with the Stones.
Yeah, touring maybe, but I'm thinking more like pro golf, hanging with Tiger.
No, that's going to bore him too easily. Maybe he was making a movie. That takes a while. Come on, Da Vinci. You've conquered every other profession.
Yeah, and half the female population.
What's left?
I've known you guys, what, 20 years? And this is the image you have of me, some Renaissance man Casanova.
Well, looks, genius, confidence. It's the Holy Trinity.
Actually, it's the image I have of me. You just happen to be living it.
Okay. Well, let me tell you about the Holy Trinity in my perfect life. Starting about a week after the last time I saw you, I was having a very bad day.
Once again, Mr. Kaczynski.
Kopinski, I'm not the friggin' Unabomber.
No, of course not. My apologies. Well then, Mr. Kopinski, let me rephrase the question. If you could, strike that. Where were you coming from on actually the evening of January 5th of this year? Sir, do you not understand the question?
No, I don't.
It's very simple, really. Mr. Kessler, will you please read back the last question?
Where were you coming from on the evening of January 5th of this year?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Kessler. Well, sir, can you or can you not tell me?
I could tell you, I don't know why I should.
So you do remember where you were?
I know exactly where I was. What difference does it make?
Mr. Kopinski, it may not seem important to you, but it is necessary to establish your movements or, not actions, but your...
whereabouts.
I'll handle the questioning. Thank you, Mr. Kessler. It is necessary to establish your whereabouts during the period of time on the day in question.
January 5th.
Exactly.
Well, this is stupid.
I assure you that it is not, Mr. Kaczynski.
Kopinski!
Is there perhaps some reason why you are avoiding this question?
Oh, Jesus, Daryl! He isn't avoiding it, it's the wrong question. January 5th is his birthday, not the date of the accident. Read your damn notes.
All right. At this time, I am going to suspend this deposition until such time as a more competent and professional court reporter can be,
Retained. The word is retained.
Go to hell, dropout. You think you are so friggin' smart, don't you, Kessler?
Kessler?
Well, then how come you're just a two-bit stenographer? Huh, Kessler?
Daniel Kessler?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mary. Do you want to follow me?
I do.
Hi, have a seat.
Thank you.
I'll take that. Thank you, Mr. Kessler. Sorry, is something wrong?
Well, no, just the Mr. thing.
Oh, gotcha. Daniel. Okay.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Fine. I am fine.
The proverbial bad day at the office?
Something like that.
What do you do?
Well, according to my boss, I insult, antagonize, and humiliate the clients.
Are you any good at it?
Apparently.
So what's the problem?
That's what I'd like to know.
Well, I'm sorry you're having a bad day.
Well, it's getting better.
Good. So, Daniel, you want to cough up some blood for us today? Oh, I'm sorry, donate. I'm supposed to say donate.
Do they not teach bedside manner anymore?
Oh, that's just for doctors and nurses. I'm a technician.
Oh, a technician. So if I needed medical attention, you couldn't help me.
No, but I could rewire you. Still want to donate?
Get out your siphon.
Excellent. Now, don't be alarmed, Daniel, but I'm going to have to cuff you.
Goodness gracious, Mary. Hoo-hoo.
Oh, no, don't make a fist.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, soft hands. You're obviously not a lumberjack.
Actually, I am. Strictly balsa. So how's it look?
Well, it's a little higher than we'd like. But don't worry, you probably won't explode. We'll check it again later, see if it comes down any.
Okay.
Daniel, is your pulse always this high?
Yes. Yes, it is. I was raised in the wild by hummingbirds.
How lovely for you.
I bet it's slower now.
Daniel, is there any history of hypertension in your family?
Oh, God, yes. Especially at Thanksgiving. Sorry. My dad.
Is he on any medication?
Not at the moment. He's currently unliving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, not your fault. Unless... Where were you exactly 20 years ago today?
Mrs. Whitmore's third grade class. Good enough alibi?
Depends. Were you packing a shiv back then, too?
Yeah, I cut a few kids for milk money. Your turn. I need a sample.
Take your pick.
Whoa, Daniel, you're a little shaky there.
That's odd. I'm not usually nervous about giving blood.
It's all right. We don't do fingers anymore anyway. Lend me your ear, countryman.
Go ahead. Caesar.
Oh, I hope this hurts. Was it really 20 years ago today that your father passed away?
Mm-hmm. During open heart surgery. He never got off the table, and the surgeons tried real hard to save him, and they used a lot of blood, so I do this every year on the anniversary.
Well, that's nice.
I call it the annual bloodletting.
That's not so nice. Was he very young?
Oh, no. No, he lived to the ripe old age of 52. On the dot, in fact.
You don't mean today, his birthday. Oh, Daniel.
Oh, it gets worse. That was the same day his father dropped dead exactly 20 years before. My family has a talent for morbid coincidence.
No wonder you're having palpitations. Hold that.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Do I get my juice and cookie now?
Sit. I'm not done with you.
Take your time.
Okay, Daniel. It's a dangerous world, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you the nasty questions now.
That's all right. I understand, and I'll save you some time. Here are the answers. No, 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 no. Almost, but I was very drunk at the time. No, no, and good God, no.
Okay. Have you ever shared a needle with anyone?
No. But about 6 months ago, I did share a piece of pie with a guy in a loud shirt.
How about tattoos, Daniel? Gotten any recently?
Just the one. But I left it at home. Should I have brought that in? Hey, you're the one asking the questions.
Oh, and I know I'm going to regret this next one. Have you had any body piercings in the last 6 months?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah, all kidding aside, I had an ear pierced.
When was that?
About 2 minutes ago.
Don't make me hurt you.
No, I'm sorry. No body piercings. I'm not a self-mutilating kind of guy. But you probably didn't need to know that.
I kind of like an earring on a guy. I think it's sexy. But you probably didn't need to know that. Okay, I think I should check your blood pressure again.
Okay. Does your boyfriend wear one?
A blood pressure cuff?
An earring.
What makes you think I have a boyfriend?
Because I'm the unluckiest man on the planet.
Well, maybe luck's about to change. Daniel?
Oh, Jesus.
Are you all right?
This can't be happening. Oh,
What
God.
is it?
Oh, God. Don't leave me.
Daniel, just take it easy, okay? Nurse!
Why? Why?
Shh, Just try to relax. Breathe normally. I need a nurse in here.
I've waited to find you my whole life.
Daniel?
And when I woke up in the emergency room, she was right there holding my hand.
You brought a date to your deathbed, huh? That's kind of sweet.
That's unbelievable. A coronary at your age?
Not a coronary. The mother of all panic attacks.
So you were fine?
Yeah, except for the shattered emotional wreck part.
So this Mary, what, had some kind of Florence Henderson complex?
Nightingale.
Oh, right.
So she drove me home. You really don't have to do this, Mary. I'll be okay.
So, now you'll be okay with company.
Sorry about the mess. I raise otters.
I've seen worse. Nice. Wow. Really beautiful.
Yeah, I have very good taste in lesbians.
I meant the picture.
Oh, thanks.
Did you paint this?
Years ago.
So you're an artist, that makes sense.
No, I can just sketch a little, that's all.
A little. Did you study art?
Not really. I mean, I did, but just long enough to verify my mediocrity. And then I switched to architecture.
So you're an architect?
No, I'm a court reporter. I also do a little freelance word processing, manuscripts, stuff like that.
You type other people's words?
Pays the bills.
But I'll bet you write too, don't you?
Not really. I'd love to give you the nickel tour.
You don't have to entertain me, Daniel. Do you have a kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
Sit. I'll find it.
I don't have a lot to offer.
That's okay. I'm just going to heat some water for tea.
Okay.
You have any?
Try the cabinet above the stove.
You have chamomile. Great. That'll help you relax.
That's been up there a while.
Sorry?
The tea, it's pretty old.
What was her name?
Who?
The tea drinker.
Oh. Janine. How did...
Girl tea. Was she the lesbian you were in love with?
Oh, no. No, that was just a friend who used to stop by once in a while. A married friend. I mean, nothing ever came of it. We didn't... It wasn't that kind of a relationship. We were just friends.
But you were in love with her, too.
Well, I'm nothing if not consistent.
Any nuns you want to tell me about?
No, I have just had a little bad luck in the romance department.
Luck, huh? What would you do if someone came along who was actually available?
I don't know. Have a catastrophic panic attack, maybe?
And I thought you said you weren't a self-mutilating kind of guy. Oh no, another one?
They come in waves. Oh, Jesus.
Take it easy, deep breaths, exhale slowly.
Mary, I have to ask you to do something. I hate to do it,
What?
but I don't know. I just need somebody in case I don't get through the night.
Daniel, you are not going to die. You heard the doctor, you saw the EKG.
I know I'm the healthiest basket case in town.
It's just panic, it'll pass.
I know that. It's all in my head and not in my heart. Unfortunately, every fiber of my being is telling me otherwise. And besides, EKGs don't rule out stroke or aneurysms or meteorites or spontaneous fucking combustion. So I'm just asking you, please.
What do you want me to do?
Just get rid of those boxes.
I could do that right now.
No, just if something happens to me, just toss them in the dumpster.
Why? What's in them?
Nothing, just junk, just garbage.
Daniel, are you in some kind of trouble?
What? Oh, God, I'm scaring you. No, I forget that you don't know me. If you did, look, don't worry. They're not filled with heroin or kiddie porn or anything like that. I just take it for granted that you'd know that because I feel like I've known you my whole life.
I feel that way too.
Really?
Why do you think I'm here?
I was afraid to ask. I thought if you stopped to think about it, you'd leave.
I'm here for as long as you need me.
Anyway, there's nothing nefarious in the boxes.
Okay.
Just the usual assortment of embarrassing personal mementos, just stuff you don't want people rooting through after you're gone.
Like the pictures of you with underwear on your head.
Boxers.
Daniel, how long have they been there? Please tell me it's just been since last night or this morning.
Well, why?
Well, there would be a certain weird logic to that. I mean, you're sentimental enough to keep this stuff if you live, but if this does turn out to be your last night, well, hopefully someone will come along and toss the evidence, and your reputation will remain unsullied.
Boy, you do know me.
Told ya.
Unsullied.
Yeah, I hardly ever get to use that word.
Who does?
My concern, Daniel, is that your past, your memories, your life sit in that pile all the time waiting to be discarded just in case.
Well, not all the time. Just the last couple weeks.
Oh, Daniel.
Look, will you promise me?
No, I'll be tearing through those boxes before your body's cold.
Oh, God, don't say that. It's bad enough that you're getting this as your first impression.
My first impression was of a smart, funny, good-looking guy that I connected with right away and who I wanted to get to know better. Nothing's changed. What are you afraid the contents of those boxes will reveal?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, sure you do. Deep, dark secret?
No, not secrets. Facets, maybe.
Nothing wrong with facets. Diamonds have facets.
God, I'm no diamond, believe me. And trust me, there is nothing of any value in those boxes. Nothing that anyone would miss. I just don't want them opened.
Then I guess you'll just have to live.
I wrote my name on you where no one else can see, and I keep hearing you singing along with me. I had to let you go. You said our time was done. Guess I'm the last to know. I thought we'd just begun. I wrote my name on you where no one else can see, and I still carry you here deep inside of me.
The defense rests. Read that back.
Mary, can I start talking now? Daniel, go ahead. Mary, can I talk as fast as I want? Daniel, within reason. Mary.
Skip ahead to the law school part after you said you dropped out.
Okay, let's see. Mary, if you were at the top of your class, why did you quit? Daniel, I told you, I couldn't see myself influencing people, making decisions that would affect their lives. What are my qualifications?
What is my experience, right?
I said wisdom.
And that idiot you had the run-in with this morning, the one you went to law school with?
Larpenter.
He possesses the wisdom of the ages? Skip ahead to my closing arguments. Read.
Mary. Jesus, Daniel, you make me want to smack you with a 2x4. Why not you? You're so hung up on this ridiculous, if I can't be a genius, what's the point notion that you've given up on yourself. I may just be a lab technician, but I can see the obvious. These panic attacks aren't about your fear of death. They're about your fear of life.
And love and success and happiness. I don't know why you feel you don't deserve those things. Why you think you have nothing to offer. I just know that you do. I knew it the minute I met you. And I want to be there when you discover that for yourself. What a day that'll be.
I wrote my name on you where no one else can see, and I keep hearing you singing along with me. I had to let you go. You said our time was done. Guess I'm the last to know. I thought we'd just begun. I wrote my name on you where no one else can see, and I still carry you here deep inside of me. The day you went away, I said a prayer for you, and when you smile today, I know my prayer came true.
Mary. I can picture her.
Yeah, me too.
You realize, Daniel, you're gonna have to fight me for her.
You married her, didn't you?
That's it.
You married her.
You're right.
That's where you've been.
I'll bet you're right.
Well, who can blame you? She sounds too good to be true.
You think so?
Are you kidding? Of course.
Huh. That's interesting because my editor said the exact same thing.
Who?
My editor. But my contention has always been we're seeing her from his perspective. This is how he sees her.
Who sees her?
Daniel.
Yeah, don't look at me. I thought I was the crazy one, too.
Daniel, what are you talking? That's a book.
Yep.
You wrote a book?
Yeah, I had to. Otherwise, I wouldn't put my name on the cover.
Holy shit.
And it's about you and Mary?
Read the book.
But what happens? Do you marry her or not?
Comes out on Tuesday.
You're such an asshole.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to get rid of us. I got this.
Yeah, like you're expecting an argument.
Hey, wait a minute. This says it's a novel.
Yeah?
A novel. That's fiction. That means none of it really happened, right?
Not necessarily.
But Mary, she exists, right?
Does the waiter's girl in the handcuffs exist? I don't know. I do know this. I passed out in a blood bank. The rest? You guys can cover the tip. I haven't sold any of these yet.
No pipe or dog?
I beg your...
Not even a fireplace. Can't be a very good book.
No, it's my first. I'm sorry. It's just that you remind me of someone.
An ex-girlfriend?
Not exactly.
Rewired. I'll have to read this.
Oh, no. It's Actually, I'd like that a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Let me know what you think.
How will I get in touch with you?
Oh, we're regulars.
Oh, thanks.
Daniel, you coming?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Did you want to pay me?
I do.
Eddie, can you give me a ride?
To New Mexico? No way. I got a mileage limit on my lease.
You can ride with me, Bo.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thanks, guys.
Great story.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Will, do you want us to help you lock up?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Night.
All right, who forgot what?
That was incredible. You know, some days I just can't remember anything. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, well, take it easy.
Call me.
Absolutely.
I like to learn the hard way. It keeps me young. I need to press my forehead.
Two questions. Ask me two questions. Is it true you're the world's greatest Yiddish comedian?
Okay.
And what is the secret of your success? Second question.
Is it true you're the world's greatest Yiddish comedian?
Yes, that's right.
And what's the secret?
Timing.
The hard way. I take a little longer to get it straight. I need a little terror to stay awake. It used to be a snap to make me break.
So how many Freudians does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
2. One to hold the light bulb and one to hold my penis. I mean my mother. I mean the latter.
Keep on telling the same lie till it sounds like the truth. Keep on hitting the same wall till I almost break through. I like to learn the hard way down to the bone.
So a guy goes into the feed store and he says, you know, I want some of that stuff that makes your bull hot. I'm breeding my bull. And the guy says, I don't know, what is that? He said, I don't know, it tastes kind of minty.
The hard way. Gone. Keep on making the same mistake till I'm sure that it's wrong. I like to learn the hard way. It keeps me young.
So these two cannibals are having dinner together, and one says to the other, you know, I don't like my mother-in-law. The other one says, so just eat the noodles.
The taste of panic on my tongue. I like to learn the hard way.
Tell one. Tell us a hospital joke.
Yeah, I just know these long ones, and I don't really remember how they go.
Just tell us the punchline.
Hey, come here, there's a talking dog. But I don't remember how you get there.
Doctor and a patient says, I've got good news and bad news. He says, all right, well, what's the good news? He says, well, the good news is you have 24 hours to live. He says, that's the good news? What's the bad news? The bad news is I tried to get hold of you yesterday.
Welcome, sweet depression. Come over here, I got something to say. Do you know that there's 3 sides to every story? Yours, mine, and the truth. Oh, won't you tell me the truth? You gotta tell me the truth right now.
So the Irishman's dying, lying in bed dying, and his wife says to him, oh, Seamus, you've been such a wonderful husband. Is there any last request you have? He says, yes. He says, I'm smelling this wonderful smell. I'd like one last taste of ham, that wonderful ham that you make. She says, don't be daft. The ham is for the wake.
How many Freudians does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many?
2. One to hold the light bulb and the other one to hold my penis. My mother. The latter.
We just told that joke.
Did we?